Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. We are coming towards the end of the chapter, Festival at Surendra's house. As long as the slightest trace of ego remains, one lives within the jurisdiction of Adya Shakti. One is under her sway. One cannot go beyond her. With the help of the Adya Shakti, God sports as an incarnation of God through his Shakti, incarnates himself as man. Then alone does it become possible for the incarnation to carry on his work. Everything is due to the Shakti of the Divine Mother. Very clearly, he is going by step, as long as slightest trace of ego remains, I, mine, and for me. These three are the most important factors concerned with the ego. And the ego has three: kartritva, bhoktritva, and jnatritva. Doership, enjoyership, and knowership. These three are there in the jiva's ego by birth. From life after life, the same tendency is continuing. That ego presents when still in the womb, around the end of the first semester, first trimester of the pregnancy, in the womb, the child has not yet developed fully, almost coming to the fullness of growth, and just the limbs and everything has formed. And the day the movements begin, coordination begin between the limbs and the mind, ego has entered. How beautifully, when the instrument is ready, there is download from the cosmic. The zero at the first cell formation in the womb is one with the absolute existence, at neutral consciousness. There is subject without an object. Just like we are in the deep sleep, where I alone is there, as we enter into sleep, from waking state, we leave the body, enter into dream state, leave the mind, dream ends, I enter the deep sleep, leaving all my knowledge and everything in the causal body. I shrink back still to the depths of my being. All the layers, the Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira, all belongs to Prakriti. I separate from all the three and be my own self, the spiritual subject without an object. I am Ananda Swarupa. I go and enjoy the Ananda again and recoup myself free from all the nature's inflictions. Again, my karmic load is pending. Files are not yet clear. Pending files are there. I have to come back. Nature brings me back to the bodily level. So how I separate? I have a spiritual existence. I have a bodily existence. There are two aspects of my existence. Now this, how that ego, while sleeping, the waking ego dissolves, dreaming ego comes up. When I enter into deep sleep, the settled ego, the dream ego also dissolves. And the ego which is associated with the Karana Sharira, it is feeling absence of all things. There is one vritti, that is Ajnana vritti. When I come to the dream state, already mind is there. Manovritti begins. When I come to the waking state, again the new ego. The bhautika level ahankara comes out. When I sleep, settled, sukshma ahankara comes, and gross ahankara, stula ahankara pertaining to bhautika jagat dissolves. And dream swapna ahankara awakens. How the ahankara is continuing? Because the self is continuing. But this is a shadow of the real I. It is not light of it is shadow. Just the sun is shining, and on the tree, if it is falling, behind the tree, which sun itself cannot see, shadow is there. When any object is there, sunshine is there, sun is seeing the object, but it cannot see the shadow behind. Like that, Atman is there, it cannot see the shadow behind. But this Ajnana Vritti continues. Each Ahankara is covering the real existence, Atman. So when we go to the deep sleep, there is Ahankara which identifies the absence of all. Nothing exists. Nothing exists is only one vritti. That vritti of the Ajnana vritti. That Ajnana vritti, when the same place, if karmic load is there, vasanas are not there, it becomes enlightenment. In the waking state itself, if vasanas are there, he is enlightened. He knows the self, Atma Jnana. And that cannot be covered because ego is always zero there. With knowledge, with realization, ego dissolves and becomes zero. And it gets dipped in the Chaitanya, and Chaitanyik I, ego comes out. It sees divine everywhere. There is no good, bad, right, wrong. It is one homogeneous, seamless existence you see. All one, manifesting in various forms, names, forms, qualities, guna. Object to object, guna differs. Hot, cold, hard, soft, all these gunas to change, and then its activities change. The karma, kriya, guna, and the form, rupa, guna, karma. If you remove that, what is made into that form it has taken? Chaitanya has taken the form. But that Ajnana Vritti continues, that it is seeing a world where it is not. It is God alone. That vision, when the divine ego awakens after enlightenment, the ego is totally dissolved. The Jiva Ahankara is dissolved forever. And the Atma Ahankara, dipped in Chaitanya, I am enlightened. I see divine alone. I see divine myself, in all others divine alone. Body is divine, world is divine, all things, air is divine. Everything is made of Chaitanya. This divinity, because I am able to manifest my divinity along with the divinity I am able to observe. They happen, they grow at the same level. As much I go inside, so much I go inside the other also. As long as I am body, I see the body. And when I am spiritually awakened, I am Jivatman, I see the Jivatman like lamps moving about. When I go to Atma Jnana, all are Atma Jnanis. all Atma alone exists. As I go towards the reality, truth, I see the truth reflected everywhere. So this is the ahankara. Now, as long as I'm leaving the jurisdiction of nature, by transcending samadhi, the jagra, swapna, shushupti, turiya. Jagra, swapna, shushupti, we go and come every day. We go to the core, we come back. Again, we separate from the body, again come back. Jagra, swapna, shushupti, we are passing through. But we don't go ahead into the turiya sthiti. In turiya sthiti, there are two important samadhis, savikalpa samadhi and nirvikalpa samadhi. There are two dimensions of samadhi. You are entering into transcendental realm where the universe and all things disappear. And when you come back, you no more see the world which you were seeing. You see the divine. So here, as long as you are in the jurisdiction of, means identity with the body. As long as there is identity with the body, I am this body. Sharira bhava. As long as there is Sharira bhava, so long you will not be able to know this reality in any way. So that you are in the jurisdiction of Maya or the nature or Adya Shakti as long as you are body. In waking state, slowly you emerge out from this bodily existence, divine as divine being. Because of the ego, if ego is not there, immediately, and ego is not there only when Vasanakshaya, Tattvajnana, Manonasha happen at a time. So these three entities, just like darkness going and light coming, happen at a time. Light comes with thousands and thousands of years, a dark cave, somebody lights a lamp. Immediately, the darkness goes in. Because it was thousands of years, it was dark, it will not take thousands of years to brighten it. No. Momentary. Light comes, darkness goes away. Like that, Vasanaksha happens, you will immediately get the vision of God. If anybody, anytime, has not yet realized God, some vasanas are there pertaining to the world. So, as slightest trace of ego remains, one lives within the jurisdiction of Maya, that is, within the prison house of nature. One is under her sway. Watch how she drives, how she makes you move. And it is, how she makes you move is only according to your karmic load. She will not bring somebody's karma into you and make you, no. Your own karma, whatever karma you have done, you have to work out. Both vasanas and karma phala. So because of this, the ahankara remains. So you are under her sway, and mind is under the sway of his own vasana. Whole existence is under the sway of Divine Mother, and my individual existence is because of the vasanas. Is under the sway of, mind is under the sway of vasanas always. Vasana goes, mind becomes free, merges in intellect, buddhi. God sports, even God is going to the, not only ordinary people having body and living. To live, have a possession and possess a body and live in this world, you must have the participation of Shakti, your own existence, Jiva Tattva, then Prakriti Tattva, and then Shiva Tattva. The individual karmic load, then the Prakriti nature's part, and then divine. Three must be there. Divine is the support platform on which the play goes on. And Divine Mother is who provides us with the body-mind complex, and Jiva Tattva is what it works out. The three combination always Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. And you cannot go beyond her. Even God sports as an incarnation. God sports as an incarnation. God, through His Shakti, incarnates like ordinary people having birth because of the karma. Karmic load is making the possess the body. There, the divine will for a divine purpose. He has to take a human body, a sharira. The sharira dharana has to happen. And for the sharira dharana, now in case of God, divine will. Divine will is taking over. God sports an incarnation. And what makes Him take the body? Divine will. Divine will. Through His Shakti, incarnates as man. The same nature, same Prakriti, there are two aspects. One is Mahamaya aspect. All the jivas come under. But when God incarnates, the Adya Shakti takes His own power. Chit Shakti alone is reflecting in various ways. Yoga Maya and common Maya. Maya is what the whole world is produced and all jivas come under the Maya. And Maya is one of the powers of God which makes the universe bloom into its fullness and remain for some time and again go to the seed form, again come up. The oscillations go on and off. It is moving, oscillations are moving, Srishti Sthiti Pralaya is going on because of the Maya Shakti. And His, what anything it can do, is called Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya is one who makes the Lord take the human form. The Shuddha Chaitanya Sagara will remain as it is. His presence, one more human, in and through a human body starts working. And whole thing, just to set an example for others, how to live in this world, what to do. It is called Dharma Samsthapana. For Dharma Samsthapana, God takes a human form. That is the only purpose for which He comes. For the sake of jivas, He takes a human form. But the infinite, eternal existence, His Nirguna Nirakara form doesn't get tarnished. It is an unchanging eternal reality. It is not going to waste away. Any number of waves appear in the ocean. Ocean is not going to get emptied. Each wave is a part of the universe, the ocean, and dissolves in it. It appears and dissolves in it. Each wave is an incarnation of God. One wave is Rama, another wave is Krishna, another wave is Christ, another wave is some other Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. These are all with a definite purpose to show path to the people. God takes different form according to time, place, and each time it's wave only. Dive into any wave, Rama wave also, if you would jump, you will enter the same ocean, same Sachidananda Sagara. So each wave, how does the wave appear? What is the wind which causes the wave? Is called Yoga Maya. All others are ripples in the ocean, formed by the karma. Wave and ripple, small ripples are jiva. Huge wave is avatara. Through His Shakti, this Shakti is called Yoga Maya. God incarnates himself as man, then alone does it become possible for incarnation to carry on his work. Everything is due to Shakti, the Divine Mother. The universe formation is Shakti. She is taking the form of the universe of all jivas. Dissolution, everything, the power is doing. And God is only a witness, calmly sitting. And his presence is making all things work and move. Srishti Sri Prahlaya is happening only because he is there. Because mirror is there, shadows and images are going on inside. It looks as if real world is there inside the mirror. Nothing is there. It is whatever image you show, it doesn't have an existence of its own. In the mirror, the image you see doesn't have an existence of its own. It is borrowing the existence from the mirror. Mirror is there, so image is there. If mirror is not there, image is not there. Mirror can remain without image. Image cannot remain without a mirror. So that is the Yoga Maya with which the Ishvara comes into picture. When anyone asked the former manager of the temple garden a great favor, the manager would say, come after 2 or 3 days. He must ask the proprietor's permission. He is appointed. A garden manager who is looking after is appointed by the owner of the land. So anything, suppose somebody wants to take 1,000 bilwa leaves or 100 bilwa leaves, he says, come after 2 days, I have to contact and take the permission. So like that he has to. Now God will incarnate himself as Kalki in the end of the Kali Yuga. The 4 yugas go on. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. The whole 4 together is called Mahayuga. In one the 432,000 years, human years, is one Satya Yuga. It's double Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is the smallest one. 432,000 years, human years. Double it is the Dwapar Yuga. Triple of the Kali Yuga is Treta Yuga. 4 times the Kali Yuga is Satya Yuga. You can imagine the length of the whole Chatur Yuga together. Chatur Yuga is called Mahayuga. 4 yugas together. After that, there is a dissolution. This is one day of the Brahma. One day of the Brahma is 4 yugas together, and it's called such 4 yugas together is called Mahayuga, and such 1,000 Mahayugas after that, one dissolution will be there. So how the cycle goes on, you see. And it is called one kalpa. One kalpa is day, one kalpa is night. Like that, another, each is called a kalpa, and at the end of kalpa, there is resolution. One more kalpa, it remains dissolved. And again, a new universe appears. Same, it is equal to our entering into sleep and waking up. Every day, same person is coming up, same person is dissolving, same Ishvara is there. But at the end of 100 years of Brahma, this is one day, 1 second, one night, one kalpa, 2 kalpas. Like that, 1,000 kalpas make one pralaya, prakritika pralaya. Such 100 years if goes, it becomes Mahapralaya. In Mahapralaya, you will have the whole thing, everything dissolves, including the all devatas, jivas and all. The Chaitanya goes back to Chaitanya level of Purna Brahma, and all the natures, all aspects, all forces, all jivas, karmas, everything dissolve, and it becomes the Chit Shakti. Only two entities remain. There is no karmic load. There is no Vishnu floating on the sea, Dudh Sagar, ocean of milk. The Chaitanya Sagar, it is not there. And again, whole new Mahakalpa begins. So, new Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, you are new entities. Otherwise, same entities used to sleep and wake up. Each kalpa is a day and night. One kalpa day, one kalpa night. Like 100 years, if you pass, it is called the Mahakalpa. So, this is the whole, you see, God will incarnate himself as Kalki at the end of Kali Yuga. When the final dissolution takes place, he will be born as the son of a Brahmin. How? With what? When God is telling this, we have to, without any mental judgment or logic, we must accept it. Sri Ramakrishna himself is telling with all authority, he will be born as the son of a Brahmin. Suddenly and unexpectedly, a sword and a horse will come to him. And his country, it dash. What he said after that is not told. At the end of Kali Yuga, Adhar returned to the master's room after watching the evening worship in the temples. Master to Adhar and others. Bhuvan was here and brought me 25 Bombay mangoes and some sweets. She said to me, will you eat a mango? I said, my stomach is very heavy today. And to tell you the truth, I am feeling uncomfortable after eating few of the sweets. Bhuvan Mohini was a nurse who used to visit Sri Ramakrishna now and then. The master could not eat food offerings from everyone, especially physicians and nurses. It was because they accepted money for the sick, from the sick, in spite of the suffering of the people. Master, Keshav Singh's mother, sister, and other relatives came here, and I had to dance a little. And I had to entertain them. What else could I do? They were all grief-stricken. Because Keshav passed away, they were all grief-stricken. Sri Ramakrishna is entertaining with dance and singing so that they forget the pain. And you see, he could not take the food just because their physicians and nurses are taking money from the sick person when they are sick and unable to pay. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.